What's up, everyone? This is your boy Jay, and I am back with another video for you guys today. And as you can see, when it comes to my second camera that I'm using too, and just forgive me too for the quality of my second webcam too, just when it comes to getting the quality display of the cards that I pulled for this video too, especially for, some important messages for the Mercury retrograde also that's happening right now when it comes to Mercury in retrograde and with Mars and Uranus too. Pause. So just when it comes to that, also just really making this video for you guys today and sharing these powerful oracle messages too. I say messages in general too when it comes to the four decks, oracle decks that I'm using too for this video. Just like for all of us to really just taking some food for thought, and especially food for the mind, for the body, for our hearts too, for the retrograde, Mercury retrogrades that's happening too, especially with Mercury retrograde and with Mars and Uranus too. Like there's a lot of shit happening in our society. You probably heard it in the news. Some people getting arrested, and a lot of things are changing too. Just a lot of stuff's going on too, especially when it comes to communication and what's going on in our society too. But if I'm wrong about this too, when it comes to the astrology placements, you're more than welcome to correct me at any time also in this video, whether you're watching this on any social media platforms too. So when it comes to that, I just really want to share these four powerful and important retrograde messages for you guys today too. So when it comes to these messages too, I want to flip over these awesome messages too. And you guys are more than welcome to comment at any time if any of these messages really hits home for you, if they resonate too. If they don't, that's totally fine. Even if you just take some food for thought also, especially food for, you learned something, or if you've been entertained by something, or all the above. That is totally cool too. Wherever that, resonates with you, just, taking heart to that also, and really just keep that in mind for food for thought. So, without further ado, I'm going to reveal the top two cards that I pulled for this video. I'm just going to really share these two awesome cards here also, especially for the retrograde placements that are happening in Mercury and in Mars, and I believe in Uranus. Pause again. But I just really want to share too how important it is to really just find clarity for ourselves too, especially when the first card that I pulled too, when it comes to finding clarity for our mind, our hearts, our bodies, just really when it comes to this first healing message there, that's all about clarity, just really, taking that to heart also, especially when it comes during these difficult times right now, especially in the retrogrades. Planet retrograde placements that are happening now too. And just like when it comes to fears, and just like when it comes to this powerful divine feminine message here, it's all about being open to facing our fears. And a good friend of mine has said this in her live streams, and big shout out to Katie Moonchild's World too for saying this. The retrogrades are really a powerful time for us to really reflect on things too. Things that we're scared of, we're putting things under the rug, so on and so forth. So this is a powerful time for all of us to really just facing our fears, wherever that may be too, when it comes to just any kind of fears that we have within ourselves in general too. Just really being open to facing that head on too, just really facing your fears like a boss. And just like with the next two messages that I have for you guys also, when it comes to just with these powerful messages, it's just really staying dedicated and really taking action to staying dedicated to finding that clarity for ourselves and really facing our fears too. And just like, staying dedicated and really taking action with that too, when it comes to this message here with this divine masculine message, and divine and masculine energy is very action and very intense energies. Like that's why it's like connected to the fire energy, because it's very action oriented, which is nothing wrong with that. And really staying dedicated to just saying, finding that clarity for ourselves and really facing our fears head on to just addressing them, and just really doing that within our own spiritual journey too. Just really being open to that with the previous message with this divine feminine message there too. And just like with the next one, next to dedication, is all about, really just thinking things through first and then really taking action later. And kind of like, when it comes to this message too from the Hulk, it's just like think first, smash later. And smash could be a metaphor for taking action. So really, with the previous message, it's all about staying dedicated. And, when it comes to finding that clarity for ourselves with the previous message, the first one, and really facing our fears head on, wherever that may be for our lives, and really staying dedicated with that too. And really just staying dedicated, even if the journey is so difficult at this time. Just really sharing that, doing that, putting in the hard work, how you really just heal, and really staying dedicated to your own spiritual journey too. Just really, being that badass warrior that you are too, whether you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're straight, if you're gay, etc. If you're blonde, if you had red hair, etc. And always just taking note also is just to really think things through first, just really analyzing it, just really think things through. You don't have to be inside your head much, but it's always good to think things through first. And then when it comes to smash later, it's all about, a metaphor for just really taking action. So just when it comes to taking action to how you can really just find clarity for ourselves to just really doing that in a very powerful way, just really taking action and just really being that badass that you are too, especially during the the retrogrades that are happening too right now. And just really, taking action with that also when you think things through, staying dedicated, all that beautiful stuff too when it comes to these 4 powerful messages. So without further ado, those are the messages that I have for the retrograde for 2023. And I almost said Mercury retrograde, but it's part of the retrogrades that I was mentioning, in the astrology chart also. So it's kind of like with Mercury and Mars, and I believe it's Uranus too. So if I'm totally wrong about this too, you're more than welcome to comment below too if I got the placements wrong, etc. And I believe astrology can really just learn about what's happening in our society, ourselves, etc. if you really just break it down to a science. And so when it comes to that also, and just, uh, just sharing these powerful messages too. Let me see if I could move this card a little bit. There we go. And just like, if any of these messages resonate with you guys too, especially the 4 messages that resonate in this video, feel free to comment at any time. And I appreciate you guys for just being who you are, showing support when it comes to social media platforms that I'm on also. And just like if any of you guys are interested in the cards that I'm using too, or the decks that I'm using also, I'm just going to really display them real quick. So the first card that I pulled is from the Art of Attention Healing cards. So this is a beautiful deck by Alina Brower and Erica Jago when they went to the Burning Man kind of festival, and they made this awesome deck too, especially perfect for anyone who's a yogi, who loves to practice yoga and loves to practice spirituality and wellness. Perfect deck for anyone who's really passionate about that too. And next deck, the next 2 cards that I use when it comes to talking about fear and dedication, I'm just going to really share these awesome decks with you guys too. So the next one is from the Goddesses and Sirens deck by, oh my gosh, Stacy DeMarco is a really good friend of mine too. Big shout out to her also. It's a really beautiful deck if anyone is just interested, learning more about how you can really connect with the divine feminine entities from different cultures, and especially help you to connect with your own divine femininity. So beautiful deck here too when it comes to that, if anyone's open to that. And also when it comes to the Gods and Titans deck too, if anyone is open to connecting to the divine masculine entities and energies from different cultures too. So, the same deck by Stacey DeMarco, but it's a Gods and Titans version. So it's got the divine masculine energies and entities from different cultures throughout the world too. And with the next deck that I have too is the Magic of Marvel. So if anyone is a big fan of Marvel, from Doctor Strange to Wolverine to Spider-Man to Deadpool, and you love Oracle cards too, this deck is perfect for all you guys who are watching this. And if any of you guys want any of these decks that I'm mentioning too, feel free to email me in the description below too if you want to, post your questions or where you want the links to the decks too, and I'll definitely share the links to those decks that I'm providing too, that I just displayed also. Because not only I'm an Amazon associate, but if you ever want to get this decks that I'm using from me, it really helps me out as a content creator. Just really, showing support, when it comes to, as an Amazon associate, and also just when it comes to, sharing these beautiful messages for you guys too. So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. I think that concludes the video. But if you guys like this video as well too, you guys know what to do when it comes to any social media platform. I thank you guys for let me rephrase that. I thank you guys for watching too, wherever you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on Instagram or TikTok, especially on YouTube also. And may we continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones, and our whole environment too. So much love, and I will see you guys around. Peace. Namaste.